the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Washington Wizards. Looking at the last game for Washington, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York. They suffered an upset loss, perhaps a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding on to the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson's averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this. But Kenny's right, he can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did. Yeah. Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Shout out to the Admiral. Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
Remember the Alamo.
It's an All-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Celtics come into town for this one. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. They're just off a road trip, and the Wizards are looking to settle back here at home. Things have really gone south on them. Over the course of the last 7 games, they've gone 1-6.
Well, in this league, the road is always tough on a team, Kevin.
Look at that jam!
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Pass to Thomas. Johnson the screen. To the inside. Here's Zeller. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Bradley on the double team. King with it. And Zeller picks him up defensively. Nene, the screen. Here's Olsen. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Bradley. Off target with his 3.
Boy, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
And it's Freak missing. Let's send it out to DB, who caught up with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
One player we discussed in detail is the young Bradley Beal. He said, I was a fan of his game from watching him at Florida. His combination of outside shooting and slashing make him a very tough cover. We're going to put pressure on him and try to take the ball out of his hands. And Kevin, Beal's such an intriguing talent. We'll see if he's able to put up some big numbers.
And thank you for that, Doris. It's stolen by Bradley. Here's Thomas. The basket drops, and he gets fouled. Celtics leading by 20. King in at shooting guard. Bradley Beal is out there with Nene, and it's Wall, and it's Olsen, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Thomas against Wall. Bucket 6. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Nene, the screen. Poked loose. Bradley with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. Some solid defense from King. Soft touch off the glass. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now, here's Thomas. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Heat in Miami. Crowder, the pass to Sullinger. Goes back up. It's deflected. King outside.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Celtics making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And both free throws good from Freak.
So far in the game for Freak, he has 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Out to the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. The past month has been surreal. 1st in scoring, 4th in assists, and he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
It's Bradley on the wing, defended by King. To the paint, shot clock at 5. Here's Zeller, and finally they hit one. Zeller's got 8. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Well, it's exactly. I mean, you just can't win if you don't shoot a better percentage than that. It's not going to happen.
Bradley against King. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Let's quickly bring up the 2K leaderboard for a look at the top free throw shooters among point guards. Number 5 is Isaiah Thomas.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
Feeds it to Zeller. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Freak kicks to Wall. And a miss there on the triple.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Crowder with it. Picked up by Nene. Beal with the steal. Now the fast break. King with the ball. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Boston leading by 20. Thomas dishes to Zeller. He feeds it to Bradley. Fires the three. Can't hit. And the Wizards now going the other way. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
Offensive rebound, Nene. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
King outside. Got a hand on it, but they get it back. Nene, the screen. And Thomas over to help. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it's Bradley off the drive, and it's blocked.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
King against Bradley. Here's Nene, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Celtics leading by 16. Thomas passes to Zeller. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
It's stolen by Bradley. Rebounded by the Wizards. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Wizards trail by 20. Freak kicks to Wall. And again, Washington no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Now the dish to Olynyk. And here's Crowder. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. 6 to shoot. Zeller passes to Thomas. Pulls up. King with the block, and they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Both teams will make substitutions. Washington's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the right side. And Dudley kicks to Freak. Rebounded by Smart. Boston leading by 20. This one for 3. Rebounded by Temple.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 42 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Olynyk. Gortat with the block. And it's out of bounds.
Tape up.
So as we conclude.
Well, obviously things have not gone your way to this point, at least through the first 2 quarters. How are you guys going to get back in this one?
Well, it's a game of runs, right? They came out strong, got hot from the floor, which allowed them to build this lead. But I think we'll be able to make a run of our own when we come out of half. Let's see.
Let's hope you have time to cover it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
You know, Smart is playing well. He's got 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Boston. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Tyler Zeller out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Crowder in at the three.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Wall against Thomas. Banked in off the glass. Thomas got 11 points.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
King outside. It's stolen by Bradley. And pushing it up, here's Boston. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Bradley. And it's 13 points for Isaiah Thomas.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Wall dishes to Beal. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. And it's Bradley off the drive. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
It's been a tough go for him, just an uncontainable game for Johnson. He has 9 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
Wizards have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Olsen. Freak kicks to Nene. True on the 14-footer. Nene's got 8 points.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game. Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Kicks it to Beal. Lets it fly from 18. And that one's good. Beal's got his second bucket of the game to go. Boston leading by 22. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Thomas. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
moment here to see some stats for Isaiah Thomas. He's been dominant over the last month. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 8 assists, and just over 2 steals. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
Well, he's sneaky. I mean, you don't think he's watching you, and then all of a sudden, he's got the ball heading the other way.
It's tipped. King outside. Ball with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. Wall, that's good. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
Always timeout. I noticed that.
Let's catch up with you.
Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. On defense, Washington. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Wall. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Take a look at what John Wall's done. He has 8 points and a steal.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the 2nd free throw. Leading by 21. Outside Brantley. Johnson the screen. Thomas gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. King outside. Johnson over to help. King, the pass to Olsen. 5 on the clock. They get it back. Celtics shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. And Thomas, here we go. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Wizards trail by 21. King outside. Nene, the screen. Freak dishes to Beal. Connects from 3-point range. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy 3-pointer.
With the teardrop and the basket by Thomas. Thomas got 17 now.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
King against Bradley. And King, here we go. Nene, the screen, off the pick. Can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Thomas. Johnson the screen. Thomas with the ball. Out defended by Freak. In the corner, Bradley with it. From the wing. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 5 assists in the game.
The assist, Isaiah Thomas.
King outside. Outside, Wall. Puts up a 3. And he gets the bucket. Wall's got 12.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Thomas against Wall. It's stolen. And now here comes Wall leading the break. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bradley. Dishes to Thomas. Johnson the screen. Here's Zeller. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
There's Beal with the three, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Crowder kicks to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots off the step back. No good. Excellent D there from King. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Zeller. Tries again. It's deflected. Wall against Thomas. Zeller setting the pick for Thomas. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Isaiah Thomas.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
King outside. Out left of the wing. Banked in off the glass. He has 6.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Over to the left wing. Here's Gortat. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Gortat's got his first bucket of the night. Smart with the ball. He's against King. And the dunk by Zeller.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's King. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Jared Dudley's checked in for Washington. Gary Neal comes in for John Wall. Boston leading by 16. Rozier the pass to Sullinger. Sullinger the screen. Here's Rozier. 6 points for him. Releases from 15. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gortat's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Freak kicks to Dudley. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sullinger. And a brief look while we had the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. Marcin Gortat 4th.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
Time now for an injury report. And let's now get an update on Avery Bradley's injury. Doris, any news there?
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Olynyk sets a screen for Smart. Sullinger right side. Rebound, Washington.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Rozier, guarded by King. And there's the pass to Shelton. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Shelton. For 3.
Washington's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. There's the screen. Passes it to Neal. Three-pointer. That's good. Neal's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Olynyk, and it comes off the front of the rim.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Here's Beal, and the layup falls. Beal's got 10 points in the quarter.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Sullinger against Dudley. Fades. And another basket for Boston.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Wizards trail by 19. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass.
So it's Boston now in a 2-guard. Nene is out there with Oubre, and it's Wall, and it's Olsen, and at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And Greek throws it down hard.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Bradley drives in. Here's Johnson. It's blocked. Here's Oubre. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line. And they found a way to do it here in the second half.
The feed to Crowder. Picked by Zeller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
I tell you what, he clearly... had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Beal's checked in for Oubre. King against Bradley. Bradley against King to the left wing. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And Washington again with the bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Thomas dishes to Johnson. Back to Thomas. He kicks to Zeller. 11 feet away. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Impressive fadeaway right there. Zeller's got 19 points. Wizards trail by 13. King left side. Outside Wall. And again, Washington with the triple.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Thomas against Wall. Picked by Zeller. Johnson outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Zeller doing all sorts of things. 19 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Celtics leading by 9. Johnson the screen. Ball against Thomas. To the paint. Here's Bradley. Second shot opportunity. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 7 rebounds in the game.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Johnson over to help. Here's Nene. Zeller grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Picked by Zeller. Thomas passes to Crowder. He dishes it to Johnson. It's Bradley on the wing. He's covered by King. And the jam by Tyler Zeller.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
Yeah, you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Wall against Thomas. Pass to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Nene. Here's King. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe, yeah, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
It's Bradley on the wing. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Wizards ball.
Wizards trail by 11. King, the pass tools. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Crowder. And that one's good.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Feeds it to Zeller. The dish now to Crowder. Back to Zeller. Bradley against King. And it's Bradley off the drive. Looking to get back on track here. No good. Great D that time from King.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Shape up. Shape up.
Celtics leading by 9. Now Thomas. Zeller, a screen on Wall. Thomas kicks to Zeller. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 6th assist on the night. And King, here we go. He feeds it to Wall. Here's Nene. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Bradley against Beal. Bradley dishes to Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Wall. Here's Crowder. Rejected by Wall. Pass to King. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
At the line for your Wizards.
Free throw good. Free.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good from Freak.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
Thomas with the ball. Inside, Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Nene. You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is. Always communicating and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
And, Kevin, that's such a good point. You know, it doesn't always show up in the box score, but those leadership qualities of his are just as valuable to this team as anything else that he does.
Now here's King. Tries from 16. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And so it's Boston with it. They lead by 11. And here's Bradley. King with the steal. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Thomas passes to Bradley. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. 8 points for Avery Bradley.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
That's a jump ball.
And Boston has possession. Boston leading by 11. Thomas kicks to Zeller. Dishes to Crowder. King with the block. They get it back, and that one's good.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that.
Oh, wow. It's a beautiful jam. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Beal with the steal. Here's Wall. Another one falls for Washington.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Boston leading by 9. Here's Bradley. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Wall against Bradley. Nene with the screen on Bradley. From deep, Wall. The shot will not go. And it's Boston the other way. Now Crowder kicks to Johnson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Outside Bradley. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Wall. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Here's King. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Thomas with the ball. Out defended by Freak. King against Thomas. Down low. Here's Zeller. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Good on both.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Swiped it away. Here's Rozier, defended by King. Shelton passes to Zeller. It's Young on the wing. Shot off the screen. And there's the pass to Rozier. Young outside. Passes it to Rozier. And so it's Boston easily.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Tyler Zeller. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him and down the stretch. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious two.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Washington Wizards. Washington has not been playing their best basketball. They haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or
Live from Washington, D.C., we bring you to the Verizon Center, the home of the Wizards. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And, of course, Kyle Singler. Not here, but we've seen the team playing well regardless of that fact.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. And Stevenson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there because it, to me, is just much more comforting to play from the front than to be battling from behind.
Stevenson drives in. King with the block. Here's Wall. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Wall missing again.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
To Durant. That's good.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
King against Stevenson. Outside, Wall. Wall missing again.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Wall against Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Cantor. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Wizards have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Nene, the screen. King, the pass to Olsen. Second chance shot. The shot by Nene. No good.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's King. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Boston.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense. And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out. Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Stevenson setting the pick for Durant. Westbrook against King. Kicks it out to Stevenson. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's King. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's a 7-point spread. Durant attacking. Pass to Stevenson. Outside for Durant. From deep. With the second effort. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
What?
Wizards trail by 10. That's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
We went over the matchups in tonight's game, and when we came to Nene, he told me, now there's a player. You just don't find big men with that kind of body who's that light on his feet. I don't know if it's his soccer background, but the way he moves, it's awfully tough to stay between him and the iron. Guys, that's the goal, but we'll see if they're able to make it happen. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's King. Following the miss by Lance Stevenson. There's the bucket. Good. And that's now 6 points for John Wall.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. There's a screen by Cannon. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 6 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Pass to Nene. Another one falls for Washington. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook kicks to Stevenson. Durant, the pass to Ibaka. Shot is no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And no one expected them to win that game per se, but no excuse for the way that one ended up.
You know, it perhaps could serve as a rallying point for him, Greg. I mean, sometimes after a big loss like that, it can be a catalyst or a wake-up call for the locker room.
Stevenson outside. There's a screen by Cantor. 5 to shoot. Stevenson inside the three-point line. And it's King with the rebound.
They've come out with the take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now here's Stevenson following the miss by John Wall. Here's Westbrook. Wall with some nice D.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
And Durant sends it back. Stevenson. 7 points in the game. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Westbrook missing again. Wizards trail by 9. Oubre passes to Olsen. The Wizards working the ball around now. Lets it fly from 18. And that one hits back iron.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Kicks to Ibaka. Outside Durant. Fires from deep. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
A different look for Oklahoma City. McGarry's checked in for Enes Kanter. Here's Westbrook. A 20-point game for him in the win against Orlando. King, he's in at shooting guard. Oubre out there with Nene. And it's Wall. And it's Olsen in at the 5. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Stevenson against King. And Cantor over to help.
The ball. Sticking too much.
Nene left side. And King, here we go. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Good.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now here's King. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. They set the pick. Shoots off the screen. Washington gets it back. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now here's Westbrook. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Stevenson drives in. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Thunder lead by 14. King outside. Pass to Olsen. And Washington again with the bucket.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Feeds it to Morrow. King with the steal. Goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Stevenson with a clean look. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. That's 12 points for Lance Stevenson. Wizards trail by 13. Freak dishes to Nene. Outside, Wall. Here's King. The Thunder pull it in. Ibaka's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Stevenson at the elbow. It's Ibaka. Rebounded by the Wizards. King's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Now the pass to Olsen. Shoots from 14. That misses off the backboard.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and I think another key.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And that one's good.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Every time.
Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Wizards second.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Ibaka with the screen on Wall. Pass to Canner. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And King.
Woo. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe it is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Here's Westbrook. It's deflected. And even 3-on-3 break. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Wall.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Morrill kicks to Westbrook. 9 feet out. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The Wizards have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And King, here we go. For Washington, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers. Some really terrific numbers for Freak. He has 8 points and also a block shot. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He finished with 30 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Clock at 6. It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Ibaka. Westbrook with a wide open look. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Nene, the screen. It's stolen by Ibaka. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. And that one's good. Morrow's got his first bucket in this one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And King, here we go. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook kicks to Stevenson. The dish to Morrow. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Morrow's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful play by Lance Stevenson. He's as gifted a passer as we have in the league.
King, that's good.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
Ibaka, the pass to Stevenson. Cantor sets the pick for Stevenson. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
I knew it. I was right.
Now here's King. He's guarded closer. And Nene slams it in.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And Stevenson kicks to Westbrook. He got right to the cup using that screen. Westbrook's got 9 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
King with it, out guarded by Stevenson. And that's an air ball. Not even close. And it's Nene with the rebound. Nene's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around. No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Ibaka dishes to Westbrook. Off the left rim and out.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's King. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Mitch McGary's checked in for Enes Kanter. Durant comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. No good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Durant. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 3rd in scoring, 7th in free throw percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
You know, to do what he does, you have to have that scorer's mentality. I mean, he knows he's the go-to guy, and everybody else knows it too.
They set the screen. Waiters with the ball. Now guarded by Gortat. Shots good by Waiters. Waiters got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's King. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And the whistle blows.
No way.
Denzel pretty lucky.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
She was supposed to be a president in the 1960s. Yeah. Exactly, but she's still my cousin.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the 3rd and 4th quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second
points,
half.
bro.
We'll see if
I'm
that's
about
the case
to get
here.
100 points.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up
Get him
and
on
ready
me.
to go.
Let's go.
For the
Get that
second half
rebound.
of basketball.
Fast break.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell
Get
Westbrook
him
out
over
there
me.
with
You
Lance
ain't
Stevenson.
stopping me.
And it's Cantor in at the 5 down low.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers.
I sound like Harden right now, right?
Fantastic.
James Harden.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Durant. Falls right. In. He is 8 for 11
Yo, I
with
didn't
that
even know
shot.
my ear
And
put
when the
you on
score
hold.
is as
That was an accident,
lopsided
though.
as it is, and you can see they smell
My
blood
ear put you
in
on
the
hold.
water, my man is going
Oh shoot, they
for the
double
jumper.
teaming me. Oh shoot.
Outside Wall. Here's King. And a little block that
fade
time,
away.
but it drops.
I told you.
King's
Jordan.
got 29.
You know, he's knocking down
I
his
should be
shots
in-
today,
I should
but
be in
it
Space
hasn't
Jam
really
3.
translated to the scoreboard yet.
Westbrook passes to Ibaka. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
And really no choice
I know
but to
once I get
launch
my
for that
defense
pass
up,
to make sure it didn't
That's
get
gonna be
through.
the best.
Yeah, and that was
'cause I'm gonna be
important.
like
Probably
Mike
would
just
have been
now.
a quick 2
Once I get my
points
defense up.
if he doesn't get a hand
He
on
has
it and
real
knock
good
it out of
defense.
bounds.
He was known for his
They
defense.
set the pick.
He was obsessed with
Outside
offense.
Durant.
So he never gets.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Oh damn, your cousin
Now
got
let's step
slammed to the
back
ground.
and have a look at the
Bro.
top passing teams in the NBA this season. Number 1, the Thunder.
Tell her to stay out my
You know,
face.
there's a stat that coaches really would be impressed
we go
by and
hard
proud
and
of.
we
It's assists, leading the league in assists. And this
Big,
team
big,
is
big.
outstanding. Not only do they have excellent scores, but everybody is willing to make the extra pass and share the basketball.
And Lance Stevenson picks up the
Oh,
foul.
he was about to.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
That
Yeah,
kid's
that's a
from
tough
Coney
call
Island
right
too.
there, and really a
Lance
tough break
Stevenson.
for the D.
Greg, no problem for
Lance
me with that
Stevenson.
call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Yeah.
Over a minute
Oh,
and a half
he
into the
does
third
not
quarter
wanna
of
get
action.
bodied by
And King, here we go.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Wall, that's good.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And
Yo.
Stevenson kicks to Westbrook. And it's out of
coming
bounds. The
through
Wizards will take
to,
it the other way.
my house? What you say?
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at
Yo,
Cleveland.
don't forget
they
to
like
break
where
your
they
speakers,
stand
bro.
right now, perched in that topmost
Don't
position.
forget to
And
break your
checking out
speakers, bro.
Washington, just way behind.
And when I look at Washington,
Huh?
they've fallen all too quickly down to that spot at
Bro,
the bottom
bring
of the
them
standings.
across
If
the back.
any team
How
needed
is
a
it?
bright start, it was them.
You're so right. I mean, some of the league's better teams can overcome a bumpy start and make a big
You gotta
push.
only, like,
This
force
this
speakers.
team, not one of them.
Yes, you do.
King against Stevenson. Here's Wall. Good D by Westbrook.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
That's good. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. King, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Come
The
on,
Wizards have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12, and he's good on the second.
yeah. Yeah. Damn, that sucks.
Oklahoma City leading by 17. Outside Westbrook. The 3. Rebound Washington. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. King inside. He's covered by Westbrook.
Money.
The Wizards with another miss.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Durant kicks to
All right, put
Stevenson.
Kevin Durant on our team.
And Durant, here we go. Oklahoma City moving the ball around to the left side wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the shot is good. Westbrook's got 16 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
King with it. Now guarded by Stevenson.
Yeah.
And that one's good. 32 points for Freak.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Stevenson outside. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's Nene. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Cantor's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot.
King against Stevenson. The wide open look for Durant. And it's Nene with the rebound. Nene's got 6 rebounds now in the game. King against Stevenson. And it's Freak missing. The Thunder leading by 21. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And he gets the bucket. 6 points for Serge Ibaka.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Move the ball.
Dishes it to Oubre. That drops.
How about the floater there? Nice drop.
Yo, my team is
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
Triple-double, no assists. Yo, you know Kendrick Lamar came up
Durant
with a song with Kanye
22
West.
points for him.
Called No Party
Outside
in LA.
Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And King, here we go. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
Damn,
Outside Durant. Got a piece of it. Here's Cantor. Again, the Thunder score.
I hate that their team is unstoppable.
And this is Cantor. Timeout is charged to Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, Rising Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
Gortat's checked in for the Wizards. Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Thunder. The
You ever
Wizards
get
have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And
Yo, I
King,
just
here we
see some
go.
random fuckery on
Some
this
solid
website,
defense
bro.
from Ibaka.
This question.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Asking
Well,
some
you know, they
fucked
did
up
everything
questions.
right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket.
Yo, there's
Sometimes
another
the
one.
shots
There's
just don't
this
fall.
weird-ass guy
And that
who
one's
asked,
good. Westbrook.
Is it
This
weird
switch has
that
definitely been flipped to on this
masturbate
quarter,
to
guys.
sniffing some girls' panties? I was like, what? What the fuck?
King left side.
What is wrong with you,
Wall
nigga?
wide open. The feed now to Oubre.
What the fuck? Yes, it is.
An open look for Wall. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight.
Not
I
even
mean,
like-
you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now. And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on him as much as they should be.
That's
6 of their last 10
not
points
nobody.
have
That's
come by
petty,
way
bro.
of the two-pointer.
Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back.
And as they
Huh?
continue to just
wait,
dominate
what?
this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In
I would
part
not
because the
do that
defense
to
has
a
been
fucking
about as good as the
hell no.
offense, and both have been really good.
No way.
Westbrook dishes to Morrow.
Why would I jack off the panty, bro?
Westbrook against
Piece
Wall.
of clothing, bro.
Left side Westbrook.
Nah, bro.
That's good. Westbrook's
Nah,
got
that
14
was-
points here in the second half.
Nah, that was-
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
To end the run, shots
Wild,
good.
bro.
36
Wild,
points
baby.
for Freak.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
You be smoking, bro. You smoking.
Wall against Westbrook.
He's smoking some weed, bro.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. He has 23 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays.
Hey, that's what the weed does to you, bro. It makes you
Here's Westbrook.
masturbate the panties, bro.
King in at shooting guard. World Peace is out there with Jared Dudley.
Bro.
Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Olsen in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
I can masturbate to my girl, though.
Out left to the wing, Payne gets a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team's concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Here's Olsen.
No question he got hung on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far.
How's that overboard, bro? Nah, that's the same thing, bro. That's the same thing. How's that not the same thing, bro? That's something you weird.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been reining in those
Wait,
threes.
what? I didn't hear you, bro. You said?
Here we go. And stolen by Payne. And here is Harkless.
It's the same thing if you give her your pants.
Pass tomorrow. Here's the 3.
How's it not the same thing?
And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the 3-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Dudley.
What?
McGarry passes to Morrow.
You said that's like
Two open
what?
that time made it look too easy. Morrow's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
Exactly. Now you get my point.
King, the pass to Olsen.
Now you get my point, bro.
Played in with a nice
now
touch
you
off
get
the
my
glass.
point, bro.
And that assist got him a little.
Nah, now you get my point, bro.
Oklahoma City's gone 2
It is
in the
weird,
fourth
bro.
quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Kicks it to Harkless. There's a good screen.
You know you know what the girl said about it? Hold on. I'm a yo hold on. I'm about to show you what this girl said. She said
on the shot clock,
she would call the cops.
Morrow, that's a
since
2-pointer.
they're both in
And again,
elementary
it's Oklahoma
school.
City.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Bro.
And that kind of flow
can
be elusive,
cops,
but the great offenses have it, and that's just what
they
they've
both
shown
in
here
elementary school.
tonight.
And Temple kicks to Freak. Snatched away. He's all alone. That's good for Payne on the assist by Morrow.
Such a strong finisher on the fast
fast
break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And he gets it to go. King's got 38 points.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Payne dishes to McGarry.
Inside.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Passes it to World Peace. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
Wizards making a switch here. Gortat's checked in. Dion Waiters checked in for Oklahoma City. McGarry passes to Payne. 5 on the clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Man, that's hard.
You know,
that's hard to say.
the
It's like a
fact that
tongue
they're
twist.
getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward. This team does not waste opportunities at the foul line. They make the opponents pay when they foul. If they get sent to the line, they're cashing in.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. He kicks tomorrow. Looking for Waiters and gets it there. Good.
I love the low post attack on that one.
Wizards have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. There's a screen by Gortat.
Shoot it,
now King to the wing right side. Here's Dudley. Lets it go from 11. Morrow with the rebound. Morrow's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
I told you his tongue twist, bro.
Off on the layup.
It's hard as hell, right?
Washington's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory.
Oh.
Here's Temple.
I didn't even know that's still here.
Knocked loose. And here we go with Morrow running it up the court. King with the block. Feeds it to Gortat.
Culture is culture.
And Temple kicks to Freak. Over in the corner, Dudley. King outside. 6 on the shot clock. Dudley's shot is good. Dudley's got 6 in the quarter. The Thunder shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game.
Yo, that's so hard to say reverse too. Like, it's so weird.
They set the screen. Waiters gets a wide open look. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Wizards have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Feeds it to Temple.
Closer to culture.
Back to King. Right side world peace. Kick out to King. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Gortat misses. And it's Oklahoma City's ball.
Soldiers.
Doubled by King. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
World peace on the wing. Back to King. Nice ball movement by Washington. And here's Dudley for 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He has still not missed the shot. Where could they be today without it?
To the wing on the left. The pass to Waiters.
Yo, my favorite.
King with the block, but they recover it.
With the cheese, the macaroni.
Waiters, he's open. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt about Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Durant. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Closing Coulters.
And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And that one is stuck right through.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Yo, that's how it is.
Washington with the ball. Neal dishes to Freak.
You ever say that before?
Gortat wide open. He fires. And that one goes long.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
This was vintage Kevin Durant. Just tearing it up. He's got the most diverse set of skills out there from an offensive standpoint. There isn't anything he can't do. And defensively, he can do it as well. It's almost impossible to count all the ways Kevin Durant helps his team.
A peck of pickled peppers. There's a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Pick.
Go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports group. Have a wonderful
butter will make my batter better, so it was better. Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Try to say that wrong. It's hard as hell. Hard as hell to say, man. I can never say that shit. It's impossible. That was good, bro. That was good. Squash. What the heck are you watching, bro? What are you watching? What are you watching, bro? Oh, I was like, it sounded crazy. São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, laboratório montado. É nóis. Nah, that's what the king said. It said it just now. What you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. It definitely did say that though. Hell yeah, dude. Say that shit. Damn, decision making. Let's see, alright, let's see. 60, 12, 13, 14, oh shoot, 60, 12, which is 84, 85, 5, 7, 8, 90, 91, 92, 6. Alright. 1, 2, 3. That's maxed. Okay. So I could definitely get maxed on that. That's nice. Damn, I gotta get 5K left? Oh, hell no. That's way too much work. Peter Piper, Pop, Pick, Pepper, beautiful, Pop, I'll pick, Peter Pop.
Now let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice.
I couldn't even say it, but I'm laughing. Yo, you ever had tacos with BD before? Yeah. I was trying so hard to hell no. You have. I was trying so hard not to laugh, but it was so hard not to. Nah, hell nah. Nah, that's what you do. Psych? That's what you do, bro. Hell no way. Ew. I know you like that butter. I know you like that truffle butter. you love that truffle butter, right? You like that truffle butter, huh? You get that with the sauce pipe? Put it in your sandwich? Put it in your bread? And like that truffle butter. you be spreading that truffle butter on that sandwich, huh? All that brown. You like that white? Wait, you say you like that white more than that brown? I'm done.